Hey guys, it's Weather Expert here, bringing you guys a weather update on Typhoon Noul, and I think it's weakening to Category 3, just because it was a big Category 5 as it came to the Philippines, probably produced mass damage, 160 miles per hour. It is still 160 miles per hour, but I think it's weakening to a Category 3, because the ice is disappearing and the size is just really decreased. And the reason for that is because I haven't really looked at the water vapor imagery, but I've seen it a little bit, and there is some dry air that's gone into it, but there also is some pretty beefy shear. And you can see on here, you can see Typhoon Noul right there. There you can see the Category 5 right there. You can see a ton of winds over Japan, and it's starting to work into the circulation, the wind shear. So it's starting to weaken it, but it's not evident on satellite yet. So as we progress to the future, I'll talk about dolphin in another video. It goes north, gets picked up by this trough, and then just gets destroyed by this wind shear. It's like disappeared, so it really won't impact Japan. Maybe a little rainy, maybe a little rain, maybe some waves, but not too bad. But the big question is, where is dolphin going? I will talk about it in a separate video, but I'm talking about this Typhoon Noul in this video. So let's see. Let's go to MSLB and precipitation. Yeah, we can just go to the 6 hour, and I will show you this first. You guys can, as soon as this thing loads, you guys can see that the waters that's over around 27 degrees Celsius, which is really conducive for tropical development. But I don't think the water temperature is the problem until it gets to Japan, when it starts to really weaken. It's just because I'm going to go to the water vapor imagery. I'll show you guys if you guys can get your take on this. So let's go to the water vapor imagery, and let's see. You guys can see that it was a really, really beefy system. Look at that eye. It was so beautiful, but so dangerous. It impacted Japan, probably its northern tip. Probably made landfall, but I can't confirm that. And you guys can see by the official track by the National Hurricane Center. This is on Weather Underground. It is probably a Category 4, Category 3. You can see it's probably over there. It's Category 4. It's going to continue moving east. It'll probably continue to move northeast, and then due northeast. So it will weaken, maybe impact islands to Category 2, but most likely will be very weak and probably will be sheared off. But you guys can see that the waters are pretty warm for this time of year, and it's pretty conducive for tropical development. And probably the big question is, where is dolphin going? Now I'll talk about this in the separate video, but I just want to talk about Noul, and it looks like it's beginning to weaken. It came off the islands in a weekend, but now it's trying to regenerate. But you guys can see all the shears just coming across and starting to weaken the system. But yeah, guys, there's not much to talk about Noul because it's just going to impact some of the Japanese islands. It's a weak Category 2 hurricane. I'll talk about dolphin in another video. But otherwise, guys, peace out.